something on your mind that's haunting you like a ghost. Am I the one that makes you cry or keeps you so high? There's no coming down. I lose myself when you're not around, like it's something real. I lose myself when you're not around, like it's something real. So everything was just a lie. I think it's haunting you like a ghost. Am I the one that makes you cry or keeps you so high? There's no coming down. I lose myself when you're not around, like it's something real. I lose myself when you're not around, like it's something real. I lose myself when you're not around, like it's something real.
What's good, chat? What's going on? And welcome to another stream. It's me, your boy, and we're going to be playing some Red Dead Redemption today. Now, I realize I'm late. I do apologize. But I'm here now, and we're going to play some Red Dead Redemption and have a good time. That's the important thing to know, really. But yeah, that's where we at. Let's go. I couldn't win there, Rob, either way. I guess I'm a loser. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's funny is I read it in my head and then I was like, I'll read it out loud if it's... And then I was like, oh, out loud if you're a loser. I was like, oh, well, I'm not. And then I realised the message was basically saying either way. Feels bad, man. How are you doing, Robert? How are you today? How's your week been? I saw the thought process. You saw the cogs turning. I saw the moment you realised you were fucked regardless. Alright, here we are. Back in Red Dead. Week's been good. Now no streaming for a year. Yeah, you've done about your year's worth of streaming, haven't you, in this short space of time? So I get it. Do this Seth mission. That's where we're headed. Where's my horse? Horse? Why were you out there? Why were you out there in the wild? Stay with me, horse. Stay with me. Hello. Yeah, I was trying to think of games we could play together, Rob, in the long run. Matt was talking the other day about Lethal Company, which obviously had its big like popularity thing, and people are still playing it, still enjoying it. He was saying about us doing that for like a friendship games or something. And then there's a plant I haven't picked yet. And then I was talking to you, wasn't about Little Nightmares 3. That would be a fun one to play co-op, I think. Not on stream, obviously, because you don't stream, but you don't stream anymore. You've retired. No, on stream. At least for me. But yeah, it'd be fun to find some more stuff we can play together. I feel like we haven't done much co-op or friendship games wise in a while now. And I know that obviously part of that's been even my fault just for the financial side of things, but also because of busyness and different schedules and all this sort of stuff. And by different schedules, I mean my terrible schedule. Hold on. Sorry, that was an accident. I'd knocked that man over with my horse. I'm so sorry. I promise it was an accident. I would never do that on purpose. The guy in here got any cool guns that I don't have? Because I'm pretty sure some of these guns shops sell like rare guns. I don't have this. The volcanic pistol. Older model lever action pistol. Holds more round than your run-of-the-mill 6-shooter. I mean, that's cool and all. But I like the 6-shooter.
Business is what keeps this country great.
You know? Maybe I just buy it so I own it. Is that silly? Probably.
The marshal may as well hand Armadillo over to them thugs for all he does to stop them. When we're done,
Could buy some pistol ammo. No point buying a pistol and then not buying any ammo for it, right? I got the money. I got over $1,000. I did some good gambling. Rob, you'd be proud. I mean, it wasn't poker. I haven't done... Anytime I've attempted poker that you haven't seen, it's not been great. You're like, well, neither is what I have seen. Which is also fair and true.
That'll be all. Thanks.
But even what you haven't seen has not been great. I won loads of money playing Liar's Dice. I quite like Liar's Dice. I feel much more capable of that. Wait, is that guy playing fetch with his dog? That's cute. Hello, dog. You can't pet the dog, can you? Sorry, dog. I didn't mean to just jump in front of you. Hello there. Where's that lady that was waiting for her husband? Was she up here? I don't think she was here. I think she was near here. She was closer to the church than this. She Curious if these houses had, like, treasure in them somewhere, you know? In Red Dead 2 there was treasure in these sorts of places, but I don't think I did much treasure hunting in Red Dead 1 previously. So I couldn't say whether this one has that same sort of thing. Okay, so over here is where that lady was. Is she still there?
Load up now.
No, she's not. She's gone now. Oh, there's her campfire. You posted the doggo TikTok on your Insta? Hell yeah. Get it spread about. How you doing, my Becky, my baby? Good day. Oh, this is the part of rocks. I thought that was another broken down house, but it really isn't. Right, searching this place was one of the things it said. Fairly good day, just a long one. Yeah, just a lot. Well, I'm glad it's been fairly good. There's a chest. Deadly Assassin menu entry updated. Nice. I'll take it. The bed here. I'll go through these cupboards. Alright, so, oh, there's Seth. I've come to meet Seth. What was Deadly Assassin? Oh, this. Wishing to complete Twin Rock's hideout, and we can unlock the Deadly Assassin outfit. Do like the duster coat though. Right, Seth's a weirdo, I remember that. Proper weirdo. The exhuming and other... I don't even have time to read it because the loading is so fast.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. West Dickens. My name is Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your
Wooly is a
help,
dirty
Seth.
dog.
We need your help. Me and Mr. West Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
What happened?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at
Howdy, feller. What up,
Who
man?
did this to you?
my partner.
Welcome
My
to the
boy,
stream.
my man.
I hope your week's been a good one.
Who's this for?
My partner, my boy, my man.
I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
Why?
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
And what map's that then?
The map,
Seth.
partner. The map that tells me where it
What
is.
an icon.
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine. It's mine, all mine.
Sure. And where's this Moses now?
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming. Some people, they feel differently.
He's lost the plot. Yeah, that's apparent.
Him and me are the same. The self-same.
Well, come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses. Get you your map back. then maybe you'll help me.
All right, partner. Let's go.
Yeah, not sure he ever had it to begin with. Is a very fair
Come
assessment.
on then, partner.
Not my horse. My horse is. What is my horse doing? Horse, why are you like halfway through that stable?
Come on.
Fly!
Okay, we're just not going to take the path, I guess.
How can you sink that low? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
Ah, hypocrite. The whole damn lot of you. Are you saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been laid to rest.
You don't know nothing. I talked to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fella. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
I met some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you're special.
Focus
Fly. Horses can't fly, fella. I'm pretty sure.
Warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
Not exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
He's very existential for an insane person.
Faster!
Yeah, he loots the dead. I'm pretty sure it's implied he's into some
What'd you
necrophilia.
say?
I didn't say nothing.
I just heard you say something.
You're a crazy man. You should get that head looked at.
Oh, I'm crazy.
I need someone who can get a wagon inside Fort Mercer. I was told you could help me, but I'm not sure you even know what day it is.
I don't. I can't even tell you what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
So, you want to
I'm
go
down.
after Bill Williamson, do you?
You know Bill?
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deke, all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who do things most other fellers won't.
Now, that I can believe.
Yeah.
I reckon you can get in there, no bother. Assuming you help me find this map, that is. Yeah!
What was that noise? Yeah. I don't think I've ever come out this far.
What's so important about this map?
Nothing much. Just unimaginable riches and such like.
Oh, just
Spark of
unimaginable
hope
riches.
That lit a rage and fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search for nothing.
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my children, my business.
Your
Good
mind.
riddance to them all. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't wash, and I don't care.
I know.
Tooth Ridge.
I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now, I don't know who I am no more. I see myself, but it's like I'm looking at somebody else. Only it's me, you know?
Maybe it's time you moved on.
No way I can stop now. It's taking me over.
Probably is time to
There's
move
no
on.
difference between night and day.
To be fair, homie, probably a good
Easy.
idea.
All right, this is it. Let's stop here a moment and come up with a plan. As far as I know, Moses is being held in that shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside. Can you distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch?
I'm sure I can think of something.
John cannot believe who he's getting tied up with here. See, it's probably not a good idea I shoot them, but I feel like this does turn into a shootout.
Leave him
So
away from the shack and out of sight.
I don't know if there's an
Somewhere
option.
out past that hill.
I think maybe you can you like steal their horse, become wanted. The thing is, that's not a bad request. Ah! I just picked the one that was further away. Like I was like, I don't want to shoot them, but I'll just ride off with their horse, I guess. So they're coming. They are coming. Return to Seth. I gotta loop back around. going to take some of the off-road routes. But yeah, how's your week been, Matt? Good, I hope. Off-road horsing, as you do. Just horsing around. Was that one of the depths? No, it's not. Just a random dude.
Come on, ain't no time to be wasting.
Okay. This isn't my horse though, so I'd feel wrong if I did not return it, sir.
Hurry up, I need to go find that man.
Hey, I'm here. Week's been alright, just kind of blown by without even realising it, to be honest. And it's Friday once more.
Moses? Oh, Moses! You got a visitor!
Oh my God, Seth. They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though!
Don't trust Seth. He's sick in the mind.
Oh. I know Seth's sick in the mind. That's quite obvious.
Get away from me!
Where's my horse? Oh, he can't run much faster. Never mind. Oh, oh, got him. I got him, horse. You're a bit slow. I had planned to get a midweek evening stream in that never really happened in the end. Maybe over the weekend. Yeah, that'll be. If it fits, it fits, man.
Whatever he told you, it's a lie.
Don't annoy me.
You just wait till I get loose, mister.
It's okay, Moses. Well, it's okay now. It might not be okay once we get you back over to Seth, but for now, it's okay.
Who do you think you are, mister?
That doesn't matter. You don't need to know who I am.
You son of a bitch, let me go.
No.
Moses, you son of a bitch!
It is very satisfying getting someone with the lasso.
Damn you, sir.
And they carried that into Red Dead 2 well as well.
You've always been a twisty little freak. I ain't telling you shit. Ah!
Then I'm gonna cut you up piece by piece. Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun. I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the
I
sun.
want to cut into a bona fide man's flesh. Ain't never cut into a live one before.
Odd Fellow's Rest. It's in Odd Fellow's Rest. Get away from me once and for all.
Well, ain't that a damn shame? I was starting to enjoy myself. I think you gone pissed yourself, Moses.
Poor Moses.
Those deputies went and put a bounty on your head. Best we clear it now. Don't need the law on our backs. I don't have no money, but I got me a pardon letter. Here, take it. You earned it for helping me with the Moses. Come on, we can pay it off in the telegraph office. Best we deal with this now, mister.
I guess, but part of me, it's only $20. Part of me wants to pay that off myself because the pardon letter would be useful. Just checking there wasn't anything. It's so weird in this because loot is all in chests, basically. You know, and you compare that to, like, Red Dead 2 where, like, everything is loot, basically.
Go on, then. You can clear it out the desk.
Last night a drunken rustler told me he hid some gold.
Ah, there we go. Pay off bounty.
Being hassled around here.
1 count of horse theft.
If you want to get on with it, it's fine with me.
There you go, I paid it because I got money and I'll keep the pardon letter.
So, mister, thanks for your help.
Don't worry yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come asking.
No problem, mister.
It's that kind of stuff that shows how old this game is. But part of me doesn't mind it because I loved the immersiveness and the detail of looting everything, right? But, like, at the same time, it was a lot, right? Whereas, like, being able to just know, right, it's just going to be in a chest. Whereas, like, when it was every little thing, you're, like, trying to pick up every specific little thing. Like, is this useful? Is this useful? but the immersiveness of it is unparalleled. Honestly, I love Red Dead 2. It's so good. Who, oh, you're in here.
My God, sir. Would you look at you?
Sheriff believes mirrors.
My, take a look at you.
Yeah, literally the opposite end of the
Take a look
scale.
at you. You look like you've seen trouble, mister. Enough for 100 men.
I have.
Trouble has a way of finding me, mister.
Do I like the sound of that? Do I ever like the sound of that? Trouble with a capital T. That's just capital.
Whatever you say.
Cold, tough, but with a heart of gold. The cowboy sings his...
I like how it's like, why is John here?
Like a dog who's...
Like, I came here for this. But like, he doesn't know that.
Excuse
Why
me?
is he here?
Oh, nothing. I was just writing my next piece. I've been sent out here to provide a little frontier joie de vivre for the ladies back east.
I don't understand a word you're saying, mister.
Yeah, my ma felt the same way. And now she wrote me out of her will, and there's no hope for any of us. Jimmy Saint, sir?
That
At
sounds
your
deeply
disposal.
personal.
But,
Jimmy Saint.
please don't dispose of me just yet.
What are you doing out here, Jimmy?
Capturing the spirit of the West for a monthly back east. You know, I'm sending them my oh-so-witty and oh-so-pertinent missives and gaining myself a little prize in the bargain. So it's action I'm after, and action I'm gonna find, too. Wild men, cheap women, you know, guns, that sort of thing.
He reminds me of
Well, you have fun.
the guy in Red Dead 2 who wants to take pictures of dangerous
I'm gonna
animals.
have the time of my life, sport. I tell you, mister, the time of my little old life.
Funny man. Journal entry updated.
I have more adventure and hijinks to procure.
Better off riding with me, mister.
I'm not better off riding with you. I have a horse. Is this my horse? I have a horse. Where's my horse? That was my horse. It's weird that it's not marked all the time. Where's this dog coming over? I'd like to be a cowboy and have a horsey and wear the boots. I think it's funny because Westerns sort of somewhat glamorize the cowboy life, but I can imagine it would be quite a miserable one. You know? Like, there's the freedom and there's the horse and, you know, they look cool and everything, but like, you get sick in those times, like in Red Dead 2, you're done. For things that now wouldn't even be a problem. And you could quite easily get shot. I suppose you could quite easily get shot now, but... Yeah, that's true. They didn't get good Wi-Fi back then. That's very true. They didn't have good Wi-Fi. Oh, you mean a cowboy like nowadays? I mean, that would be interesting. That would be interesting to see, for sure. Right, we got Nigel West Dickens, we got Bonnie. I'm actually going to ride out and see what this stranger mission is. And then... Wait, honor minus 50. What happened? Did I run the dog over? He said that dog never did no harm. Oh, I ran the dog over with my horse. Oh, that's really sad. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I'm a monster. I lost honor for that. Lost honor for running down that poor dog. Wow, I didn't mean to. I didn't even see it. And then suddenly it was like honor minus 50. And he said, that dog never hurt no one. And then I was like, huh? It's weird that he would kill the dog, I mean inadvertently, and then say, that dog never hurt no one. Oh, Seth's got a mission again now. Back at the chapel. Okay. I think I haven't seen Bonnie in the longest, so I'll do hers next. Dog murderer. Don't say that. It was an accident. At best, it's manslaughter. It was an accident. Or dog slaughter. Which sounds horrible, but... Hello? Bro's out here playing a little ditty.
Hello there. Nice to see another sentient being out here.
I'll tell Wally what you did. Don't do it. Yeah, even John felt instant regret. He's on the same wave as me.
They gave my grandpappy when he came across New York City.
Good to meet you, Sam Odessa. I'm John Marston. You long way from home? Where you come from?
Yeah, well, it would be if I had a home to come from. Been out here for several weeks, or several generations, I guess. Would have made better time, but my horse came up lame a ways back. Trying to get to California. See the ocean.
I hear it's wet.
From the Black Sea to the Pacific in 3 generations. I'm gonna make something of myself there. I'm gonna find something.
Hear they got a fine line of earthquakes out there. Maybe you can find one of them. Listen, Gaptooth ain't so friendly to strangers. I suggest you head back to Benedict Point before you run afoul one of these gangs that run it out of here.
Well, thank you very much for the kind
Hey,
advice,
look.
Mr. Marston.
No
I
worries,
appreciate
bud.
it.
Hope you sleep well.
Maybe I'll go get me on a coach.
I love you very much. Bro, I could give you a lift somewhere safe. You're just gonna... Okay. Just leave me be, I'm fine, honest. Gonna head to bed, my dude. Early start for the gym. No worries, man. Have a good night's sleep as well. I will... yeah, we actually think we're gonna go back to Like a Dragon tomorrow. That's the plan. Which should be fun. We're in chapter 4 now. There's only 5 chapters. We're in chapter 4 and it's like really heating up, so... Banging. He trying to get swole. Yo, what up, Kelsey? Good to see you. He's trying to get swole. My guy. So yeah, that's the plan. I hope you get a good night's sleep. Hope gym goes well, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you tomorrow if you manage to catch us. I want to be a big, strong boy. Love you, bye, homies. Love you, buddy. Good night. Period.
Let's go.
And that's that on that. Have you played this yet, Kels? You gotta get yourself on this. I'm really enjoying revisiting it. I have not been. How have you been? I feel like we haven't had time to have like a proper conversation. Obviously, you pop in whenever you can, but usually it's like right when I'm ending or like, you know, etc. You do need to play it. It's really good. Like, obviously it's an older game, but like, how much you loved Red Dead 2, you would really enjoy this. But I hope you've been well. I hope things are good with you. I wonder what that was then. It was just a deer. It's fine. Oh yeah, Wes Dickens is here. I didn't think about that. I don't want to do his mission. I just want to rest. But then I was thinking about that there's the horse breaking things here, and I was going to do that. But it's right over where his mission is, and I'm not trying to accidentally activate it. Have a little sleep out here in some hay bales, John. It's funny that you have like places you can effectively buy like permanently as a place to stay in each town, but this on this ranch is just like you spend $5 and you just rent it for the night. Where did my horse go? I swear my horse just wanders off. I literally hitched you. You shouldn't be able to go anywhere. Work got me stressy, so I took off a week. That's fair. That's understandable. And I'm sorry that work has been stressing you out. Let's have a little camp. I don't want to spend another $5 to sleep there, so I'm going to sleep at camp. I think I can do that. Save. Yeah, there we go. I didn't need to save, but it passes 6 hours when you do that. Am I able to... I told them I need a break and I got a job interview, so they let me take the break. Do you have a job interview? Is that part of the ruse, or do you actually have one? Either way, I'm on board with it. Right, let's break another horse in. You do actually have one? Ooh, what for? Yeah, you said that last time, man. And I did it. Alright, here we go. He's going to pull me over like twice, because that always happens. Apparently not. He didn't pull me over. Alright, fantastic. Do they have this minigame in Red Dead 2? They must, right? I genuinely don't remember. Maybe it's not quite like this, but... a little horse breaking thing where you gotta like... calm it down.
It's all right. Come on, nearly got you.
Nearly got you. I remember finding that really difficult when I was younger. A slot supervisor at the casino, so I would work on gaming machines and pay jackpots out. Fair. Fair. Is it... what are the hours like, and what is the pay like, I guess, compared to what you're on at the moment? Is it an improvement? Obviously, you'd have to go into detail.
Damn fine riding. That was fast work, son.
Nice. I only get $6 for that, which is kind of rubbish, but I was hoping that breaking those horses would progress me towards some of these horse breaking. There's like a couple of trophies. I still don't know if I'm going to platinum this. I would like to, but I really wanted to platinum Red Dead 2 and then it was just a bit ridiculous. Obviously this is an older game, so I imagine it's simpler, but it's still got a lot to it. So it would be 40 hours still, but they have a low base, but they are tip based, which they usually make more than me. That's fair then. That's fair. I'm glad that, you know, you worked that shit out to know that you think you'd be in a better position then with the tips and all.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate. Wow, big months. 26? 26 is crazy. What's that? 2 years, 2 months? That's crazy. That's crazy. Especially considering, like, it's hard to, you know, I know that it's much harder for you to make it at the moment. So that is still, that is quite incredible, really. For you to have that long of a sub. And I do notice and I do appreciate that even when you only get to pop in for a little bit every once in a while, you drop that prime sub. It's very much appreciated.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna go out and see Bonnie. Oh.
Easy.
It's Herbert. Moon.
I've just been robbed. You gotta stop him.
I got him. I got him, Herbert. Don't worry about it. Keep that prime on deck. Any primers in chat? Other than Kelsey, obviously.
I don't do so good when I can't move free.
Bro said, I don't do so good when I can't move. That's kind of the point, man. That's kind of the point.
This'll be fun. I promise.
This thing's right. Tie me up.
He said, this will be fun, I promise. Alright, Herbert Moon. I got the guy that robbed you. I love that he runs out and he's like, help, it's Herbert Moon. He announces himself.
That's the spirit that made this country great, Park. He'll taste some armadillo justice for sure.
Kick him. Yeah, kick him some more. Oh, he spat on him. Hey, that was a nice, nice $28. I think this is my horse. I hope it is. Otherwise I've just stolen someone's horse. There's a bounty hunting thing here. There is no new edition of the newspaper. Walton's gang at Repentance Rock. 240 alive, 120 dead. Alright. I'll take it. There's my horse. I swear my horse just wanders off. He's over there. Look. Are you catching a train? What's going on? Now, where's Repentance Rock then? Oh, it's way out this way. It doesn't look friendly and fun and safe. But then why would it be? I mean, to be fair, anywhere called Repentance Rock probably is pretty rough, I would imagine. Yeah, we're still in the early stages of this game. Like, I've done a few missions, a fair few missions, but it's not by any means very far in. To put it into context, I think you know that the basic premise is, this is John, I think it's about 5 years after the events of Red Dead 2, like the epilogue. And he's basically been tasked by the government to track down the last few members of the gang and eliminate them, basically. He said, "Give it up, Luke." He's coming through here. The mini-map betrayed you, my friend. I'm sorry. I think I shot his gun out of his hand for a second there. Alright, now we've got to lasso this guy. So we can take him in alive. I wanted to loot all those bodies, but didn't really have the chance. He's fleeing. He's just doing like loops up there, I swear. He's just running around in circles up here. And he's laughing about it. Bro, your friends are dead. He's got a gun, but he's not going to shoot me, he's just going to run away.
Don't go and annoy me.
Don't go and annoy me. Oh, I appreciate you leading me around in a circle, because now I'm by your friends' bodies, which I can loot.
You're heavier than you look.
Where's my horse? There he is. Horse. Can I get down here with him? Oh my god, apparently so.
Shall we?
Alright, okay. I'm not going to go a little bit more because I'll have to get back up there and I don't want to do that. Let's take him back to Armadillo. And watch out, because I was going to say there's definitely going to be people on our tail. Ooh, he's still alive. What the fuck? Just asked me if I want him to rub my shoulders. Are you flirting with me, sir? I'm confused.
Let's go.
Did he say rope burn hello? That's funny. Get dropped. Where are they? One of them's running, I think. I think he's on foot. There he is. He was limping. He was limping after me. The poor fool. Just leave the other one behind, I guess. Bro said, plenty of room if you want to rest up. I'm in the middle of something, man. If I stop to rest, I'll die, you'll die. Otherwise, I would love to take up your offer. Oh god. Here they come. You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend. We did it. We're back. Why'd you have a person on your horse tied up? Because he's a very bad man, Brooke. Welcome to the stream. I hope you've had a good week. He was a bounty target. I hope you're doing good, Brooke. We're gonna go see Bonnie. Let's do a Bonnie mission. I did a Seth mission so far. That's all you've missed. It was his first mission, so you missed his introduction. But he is basically this crazy old guy who's like lost his mind, and Nigel West Dickens told us that he could help us, and we had to go with him to basically find out where the other half of his map is that his ex-partner stole. It was a whole thing. But also he grave robs, and I think it's heavily implied in this game that he is a bit of a necrophiliac as well. So yeah, fun. We were making friends. And obviously the right kind of friends. I have. Oh, fair enough. You need some money so you can gamble it away. Exactly. You understand. I got him for you, Sheriff.
Ain't this pleasant? I'm sorry about this, mister.
Come on, horse, I need you. No way I'm catching this dude on foot now. But on you. I got his ace. The way they spin. Gotcha. You're going back to the caps, mister.
Christ alive! You comfortable there?
Grab that one first, because then look, he's not going anywhere. I don't think they can get out of their bonds. Like in the first game, they could get out of their bonds. I mean, in the second game, Red Dead 2, they can break free. He just wanted to do a little dancey dance, exactly. Just a little spin.
He didn't get far.
He didn't get far. Actually, he got further than the other guy did. Where's my horse going? Come back. Well, howdy, mister.
You
There you go.
enjoying yourself down there?
Your horse doesn't like you, apparently.
Let's go.
That's how it seems. We just need to bond more, you know? We haven't spent enough time together, is all. Why did those guys look like they wanted to fight me? Here's the other one, Sheriff. You're
This
welcome.
fella's seen the error of his way.
Thank God you got them. They done all sorts of misdeeds.
I'm a bad man, friend, but I have a heart.
I'm a bad man, friend, but I have a heart. I forgot that he does that. He just shoots them. Right, okay.
What have we got here?
I might as well loot their corpses, I guess. Like, I might as well have killed them, because he just shot them anyway. All that work. All that work to capture them. Yeah, he just executes them. I looted his body. Pretty sure you can skin those horses, which is wild that that's even a thing you can do, but...
Come on.
Hey, he's still running. Good luck, Sheriff. You're gonna need it. I just ride past him. He's like, well, I can't get a lift?
Whoa there. Come on.
There's a stranger mission in this game that is really cool. It's probably my favourite stranger mission in this game. Called it's called I Know You. And there's a guy called the Strange Man or the Stranger or whatever. He's in like a top hat and suit and stuff. And he like talks to you. And it's like he knows who you are, but you don't know who he is. I find it really interesting. There's a lot of theories about who he is and things like that because no one really knows. And it's never explicitly said. But you have like 3 missions. You meet him 3 times in the game.
Give it to me, daddy. That's what she keeps screaming. Give it to me, daddy. She love it when I beat it.
B-R-O-O-K-E. That spells Brook.
Well, at least you did it right this time, Rob. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I really do appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. He said it right that time. She said B-R-O-O-K-E, that spells Brook, instead of saying B-R-O-O-K-E, W-H-O. Do we appreciate? Oh, there's bounties here now? Were there always bounties here? I don't think there was. That's Silent Stead. I was gonna do this mission. Now there's a bounty. Robert, you missed it earlier. What did Brooke miss earlier? Oh my god, he's so far away. George said he was a loser. Well. So it's like that, huh? He finally admitted it? Wow.
Emotional damage.
Literally.
Excuse me, Mr. Marston. Have you seen my father
Emotional
anywhere? He went
damage.
out this morning to ride the land and was supposed to be back hours ago.
Thanks, Roll.
The ranch hands have been out looking, but so far they found nothing.
Well, come on, let's go look for him.
Let's head out. He couldn't have gotten far.
Okay, we're gonna go look for her dad. He's gone missing. Apparently.
Whoa there!
Remember.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's not like him to be away for so long.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
He's not
Your
as
biggest
young as he
haters
used to
are the
be.
ones that love you the
What if he
most.
hurt himself?
I hope so.
Himself just fine, Miss McFarland. He's built like an oak.
You're probably
Facts.
right, but I can't help worrying. He's all I've got.
Her papa's missing.
Don't you have any brothers or sisters, Miss McFarland?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them died, either from sickness or foolish choices.
And the other one?
He left for the east and never came back. Must be getting on for 10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty banker in New York, according to his last letter.
He should be here, helping you and your pa.
I don't want his help. He can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on the railway, all dressed up like a sore toe, I fear a little for his soul. He
sore
switched
toe.
his saddle for a tie, and that's fine. I just never met a man in a tie I could trust. Who's
That's
that over
also
there?
fair. Is it your papa? I don't even see anybody, to be honest. I'm just following you. There's some dead people.
What happened?
Nothing nice. Rustlers, I guess. Maybe the Baller twins, that bunch. Now you head back to the ranch right now and fetch a wagon.
Yes, sir.
Marston, you watch after her.
I'll do that, sir.
And watch out for yourself, sir.
Come on.
Hey, what could have happened to those poor men? And their horses were dead too.
Well, a gang,
Get
like
back
your
there
dad
as
said.
soon as we can.
Oh yeah,
Who
what if
could've
it's
done something like
what if
that?
it's a
We all
distraction?
seem to have an idea who it was. Let's just do what he says and get the wagon.
What if it's a distraction and they're gonna hit the ranch?
Those damn rustlers!
I see smoke.
Mind to head over to Pike's Basin myself.
I don't think that's a good idea.
And you're no better. How many men have you killed?
Oh
Do
Jesus,
you really want to know?
a lot.
It's disgusting.
You never met the men I killed.
I heard the way you talk about that gang you were in, like there was some twisted morality to what you did.
We all have a code. Only some of us don't
The
realize.
outlaw with the code? How wonderfully romantic. The reluctant murderer, the noble criminal. There's nothing more depressing than a man who's found a way to think the bad into good.
You're upset.
Oh my God! The barn's on fire!
Come.
The barn's on fire, you guys. Oh my God! Oh, Jesus. Are you serious? I jumped my horse over that fence by accident just because I was turning the corner, and the game's like, you terrorize the townsfolk. I feel like that would be the least of their worries in this situation. No?
Look,
The
Mr.
burning.
Marston, the barn is on fire!
Okay, I'll just approach it a bit calmly.
This ain't working! It's getting worse! Put it on!
The doors are blocked! We need to find another way in!
Try your best, but you don't succeed.
Try and get in through the lock, Mr. Marston! Climb up the
I mean,
windmill!
not wrong, again. You try your best, but you don't succeed. Thank you for the biddies, Ron.
There ain't enough of us! As I was!
Ooh.
Somebody
Come on,
get
John.
them horses out!
Come on, John. What am I doing?
Get a move on!
I feel like this would be so unsturdy in the circumstances. Get into the barn. Oh, just like that, huh? Oh, here we go. Climb to the ground floor. Gotcha. I'm going. Oh, slide down? Open the barn doors.
He got the door open!
Get the horses. Slap that horse on the ass. Smack that dumb horse. Wait, there's one more. Ride the last horse out of the burning barn. Let's go. That was badass. I'm not sure if it's just me, but the preview to the sounds don't work. Might need to refresh the dashboard for the sound alerts once stream is over. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. At least they're working. But yeah, if the preview's not working, then you don't know what you're getting. Unless you've used them before.
You sure know how to handle yourself. Thanks, Marston.
Yes, John, thanks. Well, you saved the ranch.
If you'll excuse me, I've got chores to attend.
The barn is still on fire.
Hold on a second over there.
Sincerely, John. Thank you.
Well,
thank you for the hydrate.
Did all I could, Miss McFarland. Sorry about all the damage. That gang seems to really want you out of here.
Yeah, well, my father fought Indians. I scarcely think we're gonna be frightened by some white trash.
White trash can be pretty frightening.
Well, they don't frighten me.
Good.
John.
I'm watching you.
My family owes you
I'm watching
great
you.
debt.
I'm watching you.
I think you got enough, Dad.
Thanks, Rob. You are watching.
Saved my life.
It's true.
All I ask of you is this. If I get back home and get my farm started back up, you'll sell me some cattle. I prefer doing business with people I know.
Of course, Mr. Marston. It'd be my pleasure.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of Twitch.
You get some rest.
Rob's just letting us know.
I've got to go see how my father's bearing up.
I didn't know what that one was, and there was no other way. He had to trial it. But I put that one on because I thought it would be quite funny. Because literally, that is the point of Twitch. But like, it's kind of funny to be like, I am watching you. I'm an honor levels hero. You're an upstanding knight in the bleak western wilderness. Law and eyewitnesses only report crimes after the first murder committed. Fantastic. Everybody gets one. California. I don't know if I've got enough things to do this now. Can't remember how many flowers he wanted. This is the way. Oh my god. Yeah, what up, man? What's going on? You got something to ask?
Hello, I'm Felix Middleton.
Bro, you were calling to me. You got something you want to say? Huh? That was weird. He was like, John, Mr. John Marston, and then he just stopped. Bottled it, mate. I know I'm intimidating, I get it. I don't think I do have what I need for this, but I want to remind myself what I do need. Let's see how close I might be. Hey man, do I guess what you need for your wife? Oh, go pick more flowers before returning. Hello. Okay, what does he need? Challenges. Strangers. Okay. He wants to give his wife a bouquet for their anniversary. I've definitely got enough fever for you. Red sage near Rio Bravo, desert sage out west near Gaptooth. Okay. I've done that one so far. Done that one so far. Cool. 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 These, well, I think these are bronze medals, which isn't ideal. George, tell me this is a joke. What's the joke? I can't tell you what is or is not a joke until I know to which you are referring. Oh, tell me a joke. God, I can't read, I don't think. I think I lost the ability to read. Yeah. I don't know, Rob. I don't know any good jokes. I'm not a funny guy. I feel like jokes became a thing that people just phased out, you know? How many people you know tell jokes anymore? Like, apart from comedians, obviously. But then there's a whole routine.
Let's go.
I haven't been in this store in ages. I wonder if there's anything worth picking up.
Hey, partner.
I hope you see something you need.
Thank you.
I tell you who would have jokes is Dom. Dom's always got jokes. But me? I don't know no jokes. I don't have the storage in my brain, you know, to come up with a joke. Ooh, Marshall Johnson. Who should we see next? Actually, yeah, I do kind of want to go do this, actually. It's a Stranger Thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can put a waypoint down and then fast travel to a waypoint. I think that's a thing. Why, Rob? Why did you need a joke? You trying to riz somebody up on Tinder or something? Bro was chasing down coyotes and shooting them.
Let's go.
Hey, man. Don't ask how I knew you were here.
Sam Odessa. You still out here? How's it going?
Hey, Mr. Mansion, isn't it? Yeah. How you doing? Let's see.
Mansion. I kind of like that. You all right out here?
Yeah.
You ain't too much closer to California.
Yeah, I found the coach wasn't so much to my liking. It was a little bit slow, a little bit predictable, and a touch mundane. But these cacti are quite palatable.
I hope they are. Hey, listen. You need to find yourself a horse if you're gonna head west.
The horse's back legs are glitching out.
Creature. Did you ever hear the tale of the horse who could do sums better than any school child?
I think I missed that one.
See, if I could have a trusty steed like that who could take me to the shining sea.
Sam, listen. California's in the west. Just follow the setting sun. It ain't that complicated. All right? You take care of yourself.
Setting sun. I'm sure you got better things to do with your time than fussing over me. Let's go.
Yeah, I do. I do have better things to do with my time than fussing over you. God, this dude. He's never going to get where he wants to go. He's got no hope. And we're out in the area where it said there would be those other flowers. The desert sage. Silent Stead. This is that place it said that bounty was.
There must be someone around.
Your wife has been abducted? Oh no. Poor... Rob, that terrified me. I can't lie, that actually terrified me. I was like, what the hell is that? Thanks, Rob. That was horrible. I was like, what the hell's going on? I thought my OBS was freaking out. I thought my OBS was exploding, Rob. How cruel. This guy is either... I spent ages picking something out. There's a lot of options on Tangier, isn't there? It is good. I do like Tangier. Especially because it's like, there's just loads of stuff. It's... Alright, man, get her out of here. I'm now somewhat known around the frontier. Significantly less money to convince officers to turn a blind eye. Nice.
To the victor, the spoil.
Well, he was legit. His wife actually was in trouble. He wasn't lying. And we saved her. I want to ride down here just because of the... I want to find some desert sage. A lot of the time you see them from like the road. Like it would be just off to one side. Wait, I'm nearing a gang hideout. Does that sound? Oh, Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed's a gang hideout. Free the captured sheriff. Oh, I'm getting shot.
Thanks, partner. This gang just won't get the message.
No sign of intelligent
clearing them out.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Come on, the whole place is still chock full of sons of bitches.
Christ, that was low. Who else wants some?
Rip. I'm dead. Okay, well that was an experience. Is this what I'm looking for? Get out of the way, horse. I think it is. Oh, it's red sage. Okay, I did need another one of those, actually. Oh, I'm like way out here, that's why. Stuck me quite far away from where I was headed. I'm pretty sure you take Tumbleweed as part of like a mission. Although I feel like you do it as, I apologize in advance, George. What does that mean? Rob, what does that mean? Brooke, are you here? Brooke! What say you? I hold your oath fulfilled. But Rob would appreciate that reference. desert sages. I'm out here in the wilderness. They gotta be here somewhere. Purple one's desert sage? Yeah. That is what I wanted. I think you need 3 of each. Is that what it said? 3 of each, yeah. Okay, and what have I got? 6, 4, 2. Yeah, I just need 1 more desert sage. And I've got what I need. Got to the breach. Brooke? Brooke? You okay, Brooke? Speak to us! Rob's getting genuinely concerned.
Come on, easy up now.
This is it. This is what I need. Perfect. George, stop the stream. We have an issue. Send help. We need to send smoke signals. Brooke is MIA. What's the A in this sense? Just action as in the stream is. Oh, there's that dude again. The dude who's missing. The beacons are lit. Brooke calls for aid. Stream calls for aid. That's better. I found some nice flowers for your wife, Mia.
Here's your
Will
flowers,
Brooke
man.
answer?
Well, thank you. Not many around these parts that help an old man with such a task. Thanks again, stranger. Come on in, have some tea with me and Annabelle. I'm sure she'd love the company.
All right, maybe just for a minute.
It's my other half, lovely Annabelle.
Oh my god, she's dead.
Much obliged.
This man helped me find these lovely flowers, Annabelle. Not half as lovely as you.
Yeah, no, you don't look a day over 30, ma'am.
Wait, it's the fine air and the good living up here in New Austin that keeps us so young and full of vigor. Annabelle was mentioning she wants to go up to Blackwater, ride one of those newfangled motor cars, huh? No bumpy old horse carriage for my angel.
That's a good idea, Billy. I should get going.
Well, you haven't had your tea. And Annabelle baked her special blackbird pie.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Billy. I must have forgot. I've got an appointment with Planet Earth. Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Farewell, John. Stop by any time. Oh, we play
probably
bridge on
won't.
Thursdays.
How? Yeah. The strangers are always just at least a bit weird, if not very weird. He wanted flowers for his, like, I guess in a way it's sad though, because it's like he can't come to the terms with the fact that his wife's died. So he's acting like she's still there and still alive. It's very odd. Right, campsite. We want to head all the way back out to Gaptooth Ridge to find the California dude. I think there's usually, most of these things, they have about 3 sections to them, I think. These stranger missions that I kind of recall. And this will be the 3rd time we've seen him, so... Bro is slowly losing his mind out here, I think.
Sam, we meet again. How you doing out here?
Why the shout?
Why the dancing? Why the laughter? I hope I die laughing, I do.
You keep this up and you just might.
My grandfather was a wise man who came from the east. He followed a star. That's still me. I'm still following, still dreaming, still free. You can't cage us. We are above. We are above, and we're free.
Sam, you really need to come into town with me. You're not doing so well out here.
No. See, I was careless, sir. I understand that now, but I will find me my paradise. I will head west. I will.
Come on, Sam. Probably just need a drink.
You stay away from
Whoa,
me.
whoa.
Stay away. I will find me my California. I will.
Okay, man. Good luck. Maybe that's not the last time we'll see him. Probably find him dead somewhere at some point. Yeah, so I just happened to be riding past Tumbleweed. And there was that sheriff guy who needed help. Did I successfully help him? No. No, I did not. Oh yeah, his story is not over. The game tells me. Let's do a little save. Get a little sleep in. I was exhuming at other fine hobbies. That's what that mission was called. I didn't get the chance to see. I'm gonna go to Cooch Chapel. I guess we could go to Armadillo. Find our way from there. Apparently the answer is no, Rob, to your question. Apparently not. Alright, we're back, and we're gonna do another Seth mission because we've only done one for him. They took your horse? Not for long. Don't worry, guys, he's a bad man. My horse, come here. Come on, we're going back to your owner. Just leave that guy in the middle of the street. Watch out, man, you get run over. $17 for saving your horse. You know what? I'll accept that. Let's go see Seth. Actually, no. We're going to do Marshall Johnson. Because I haven't seen him in a little while. That's what I said, Rob. I was like, apparently the answer is no. Brooke won't answer. We'll never know where Brooke disappeared to.
It's excellent to see you today.
Howdy, friend.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
Thank you.
I got stocks of them electric belts if you want to lose weight. I'm good, thank you. That sounds like a terrible way to lose weight.
Whoa, mister. Hello, sir.
There you go.
You don't really have anything worth buying in here, do you?
Nice doing business. That's a fine deal.
Look, I should just buy all the ammo I can. Hi, what up, James?
That'll do me.
How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. I'm playing some more Red Dead Redemption today. Yep.
Hi there.
Everything here is proudly made right here in the USA.
USA.
Well, I'm not really in a buying mood, but I guess I'll take a look.
I'm not really in a buying mood. Well, too bad, because I'm in a selling mood. I'm not too bad, apart from all the news that happened today. What news happened today? If you're comfortable sharing, of course, you don't have to share if you're not. On the one hand, I'm glad to hear you're not too bad, but on the other hand, I'm sorry. There was some bad news today.
You speaking the truth now?
I don't have a clue. All right, but it's got to be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Fucking.
Oh, on the radio?
Where is she, Marston?
Who?
Who? My daughter, you fucking scum. Where's Bonnie?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since after the fire. Why?
Why? Because she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon. I don't think I can cope. If I lose another child...
Now, Drew, nobody's lost anything yet. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Marshall! Mr. Marshall!
Uh-oh.
Come out, wherever you are!
Who the hell's that?
Hey, buddy! That be your next looking mare.
Even better! Good day, Mr. McFarland.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister. Not if Drew McFarland wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr. McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there.
Get out from there!
You know, part of me's got to thinking I should just marry her myself. Give her a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better. I want Norman Deek. I want him set free. Then you'll get your daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy.
Yeah, you do! Let's not waste each other's time pretending otherwise. Oh, government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks. This is the land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity to get your daughter back before 15 friends of mine take out all their anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy?
Bring Deke up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours. And don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself. You boys have a pleasant afternoon. Yeah!
Yeah, I don't really listen to the news, but I did today, and I wish I did not. Oh, I don't know if I know what the news is that you were speaking about.
I owe her that.
But I understand. Sometimes I hear the news, and it is extremely disheartening. So you heard the news too? Brooke is missing? We need to find her! I'm surprised you haven't put an alert out in the mod channel or something.
Hurry up, boy. Let's go. Quick as you can, deputy. Make sure he's tied on good.
Stay with me, Marston.
I won't let anything happen to her, sir.
No, I will not.
Come on, let's ride hard to Tumbleweed. See, this is what happens when the Federals interfere in our affairs. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already told you, I ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here.
Oh, it was about killing? It was about, like, Israel and Palestine, or that kind of thing?
Come down here dressed as cocky
Or
as
over
the King
here?
of Diamonds, talking a lot of flannel about helping us, about spreading peace and
Or
civilization
Ukraine?
to the
Well,
West,
it's
but they
just
brought
horrible.
nothing but trouble and taxes.
I agree with you. Wolves in cheap clothing, all of them. Rob you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected when they're worse off than they were before.
The fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets.
I meant to ask you, James, did you see the news at the State of Play the other day about Sonic X Shadow Generations? They announced it. I know you're a big Sonic fan.
But too cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputies. You know, for his sake,
You didn't see it?
made a finger on Miss McFarland.
Look it up. Sonic X Shadow Generations trailer.
A lonely, godforsaken place. Some people say it's haunted. It was quite a town back in its day. Then they built the railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed. And that was that. Pretty soon everybody had up and left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and bandits. Scum like Deke here. Oh, popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
Yeah, let's try to
I
avoid
just
that.
hope you're not taking advantage of the McFarlands, Marston.
They saved my life. Gave me food and bed when they had no idea who I was. I owe them more than I can ever repay.
That's just they've been through a lot. Well, they're both vulnerable, different ways.
I wouldn't have been running in and out of a burning barn to save their horses otherwise.
I know you helped, just like you helped me. But you got your reasons for doing it.
It's no secret why I'm here, Marshal. I told you the very first time I walked into your office.
I trust you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williamson in the past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubt.
I understand.
Understandable.
I never planned to be in the lawman business neither.
How is this mess supposed to turn out? Pinning an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use if people don't understand why. Like my son, if I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyway, just to spite me. If I punish him, he resents me for it. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it again.
That's nonsense. Without laws, we're nothing more than animals. Just look at Deke here. Man has worked hard at civilization. Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
You're a good man, Marshal, and I respect what you're trying to do. From what I've seen since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
Criminals are like weeds, Marston. Quick as you stomp one out, another one sprouts up in its place. It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do.
The problem with laws is everybody ain't the same. And why should a bunch of rich university
Nobody
boys
would be crazy enough to build a boat out of glass.
You think you're a man, do you?
Not the band hammer. Why does it come up with the fake disconnect screen as well?
Across the bridge. Not far to
Bang.
go now.
Everyone hit with the band hammer. Everybody. Ooh, we're in Tumbleweed. Oh, it's DLC, is it?
John.
For Sonic Generations?
Exchanging the prisoner for Bonnie in the middle of town. Keep your eyes open. I sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass.
You bet. Besides, Norm here's gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
John, you lead Deke into town. Make the exchange.
I'm sure it's been nice for the boys to have a whore to play with.
Shut
I
up.
hear those rancher girls like it in the rear.
Crazy. I saw someone up top
Wanna go home.
peeking.
So good.
Now the main problem area
you
is
save
up
some of
here.
that breath
All of
for
this going on up
Come
here
on now,
is
boys,
what's
cut
causing
me
you
loose.
the most physical
Wait,
discomfort.
where's Bonnie, you bastard?
John, you gotta get to Bonnie before they kill her.
Where is she, you bastard? Let her go, or I'll kill every last one. Just walk away.
Just walk away.
Bonnie, where are you?
Oh my god. Rob. Why am I the problem area? Why am I the problem area, Rob? Is he dead? Alright, I got Bonnie down there, so that's what's important. Oh, they fled. I didn't expect them to run away. Why are you guys cowering? We're beating their ass. You don't have to cower. Bonnie. Poor Bonnie, man.
Bonnie, are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston.
Thank you for testing out a lot of the Tangier redeems. I appreciate you, Rob.
What the hell took you so long, stupid man?
You weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming. Come on.
We kicked some ass. Respectfully, fuck you guys. And disrespectfully, fuck you guys. There's a guy on the roof, but I don't know how he got up there. Oh no, there's a horse. Who shot this horse? I just want to talk. This horse did not deserve this fate. I gotta loot the bodies. I don't know why I said it like that. I got to loot the bodies. There's a good few of them up here, right? Oh, they've despawned. Is Norman Deek? Yeah, it is. He got shot as well. Love that for him. Where be my horse? There he is. See, I don't think that counts as the gang hideout stuff. I think you have to come here, like, off your own volition, separate to the missions, to actually clear a hideout and have it count as clearing a hideout. There's a hideout in Pike's Basin, and there's a hideout in Twin Rocks. I remember that. This is the hideout in Twin Rocks. Pike's Basin is where we went on a mission as well. Well, I'm gonna place a waypoint here. See if I can take out the little place, the little gang hideout. Travel to destination, waypoint. With the ranch
You got yourself another gun.
near the rock. Hey,
I
man.
could really use a hand, friend. I'm way over my head here.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
Walton's boys have taken
Do I
my
tell you?
daughter.
Looks like we got trouble heading our way.
You're gonna try and guess it.
Stop that!
Pick a number. 7. I just didn't know what the rules were, whether you wanted me to pick a number and tell you the number.
That worked.
I like to sing.
Oh. Why? You asked for it. Did I? Yo, someone called Turkey Dinosaur 69 got us up. I love that. Jacko, Shauno, Walker, Charlie. Anna, we haven't seen Anna in ages. Me. Oh, some good picks from randomization. Thankful. Unnecessary, but thank you.
I like to sing, dance.
Enjoy the alert on the feet. You don't gas to do that, man, but I appreciate it. And I hope you know that. And I hope you know how much I appreciate it.
I like to sing, dance, pretend, and
What's that?
I like to have fun. I like to sing, dance, pretend, and I like to have fun.
Oh my god. Someone check it out.
I like to sing, dance,
Where are we at? Oh, we got one more after this one.
I like to have fun.
Really sure. Just one over here. Nice, that's one highlight there.
I like to sing, dance, pretend,
Last one, though. Last one. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for the 7 gift subs. Unnecessary, but greatly appreciated, as always. I'm popping off. And you don't need to, but you are, regardless. It's that alpha thing, right? You just can't help it. It's just what alphas do. Popping off. Let me see if I can go here. I'm pretty sure Pike's Basin is a gang hideout as well. See if we can go here and take them out. A lot of this stuff I just never did when I played originally. I just focused on the story a lot. You know, that was always my main thing. But it's nice to be able to come through and do some of this other stuff that I didn't really do so much of. Oh, he's all the way on this side though. Still, I'd rather have a gun by my side if I can get it.
Let's go. Come on, come on. Yeah.
I just have to loop right round. I remember doing this with Sadie in Red Dead 2, this area. I need to go down, right? Oh, apparently you could have gone that way. I don't know how reliable that is though. If I go that way and then I'm like halfway through the hideout, then it won't let me get that guy to help me.
You saved my life, sir. This is all I have to offer, but I shall pray for you forevermore.
You don't
I'm a
have to
bad
do that.
man, friend, but I have a heart.
I'm a bad man, friend, but I have a heart.
This is a messy one.
Might as well skin these coyotes while we're here, I suppose. They're dead now, so...
Come on, let's get this over with. You stink.
You stink.
This is dirty.
This is dirty. I like that your horse can come back to you from like anywhere in this, it seems. Whereas like, again, in Red Dead 2, where they've gone that little bit more level of realistic, which, you know, I do appreciate, but it also means that like, you get separated from your horse and you're like, I don't know. You whistle for it and it doesn't come and you're like, okay, I'm just in the middle of nowhere with no horse. Which, again, I guess is kind of the point, but... Jesus, you set Robert off. I didn't even mean to. Rob's just popping off. As usual. He's been looking for you, bro. We're so glad you're safe. Rob had the beacons lit and he was calling for aid and he was doing all sorts. Just hoping that you were all right. We found you. Thank goodness.
Seems like you could use some help.
Put down the bollard gang. I just shot one of them.
The damn Bollard gang's stolen my family's herd. I gotta get them back. They're all I got. Come on, you coward.
Okay, man. I'm on board.
That damn Bollard gang been causing us no end of problems around here. Damnation!
destination.
Sorry about this, partner. Keep up with me.
I like how I said keep up with me, and he's the one leaving me behind. In this case, keep up with me means slow down, man. Oh no! He died! Oh no, he didn't die. He just fell over. Thank God. I thought he died, and I was very upset. Poor guy. He took some bullets. That's what happens when I stop to loot. Bro gets shot up. Rob's just glad you're safe. He feared the worst. He was like, Brooke, are you here? And then you obviously you weren't here. And he was like crying out for you, Brooke. He was really concerned. Sorry, I left my phone inside while I was helping my mum. She's show a lady a dog. Aw, cute. Excuse me, partner, I ain't getting fresh. To this man's corpse. It's okay, Brooke, you don't have to apologize to me, but Rob was very distressed. I was worried sick. No note, car gone, bed's empty. You could have died. You could have been killed. I was stressed. I've never seen Rob so distressed as he was in that moment. What did he just call me? I'm sorry, I'll leave a note next time. There you go, Rob. See? All's well that ends well. Rob's like, don't let there be a next time. Yeah, we're in the main basin. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, come on. Show yourself. Oh, okay. Get down. Don't need to let George know, just me. So when are we D&D them Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, when are we D&Ding them Dungeons and Dragons? A great question. We did it.
You clear the way, I'll follow you out with the herd.
17th and 24th. Oh, he said if you really want to help, follow me out with the herd. Okay, man. I will. The thing is, though, dude, as much as I do want to help, and I will follow you out with the herd, I wanted to loot these bodies, and I can't do that if you...
Let's go.
Am I supposed to be following him, or is he following me? He's leading the cows out. I think he wants me to ride ahead of him. What did that guy think was going to happen? Oh god. I was reloading. Not fair. Nice, did it. Facts. Early Feb availability isn't good. But late Feb is, so that's good. As long as we get a few sessions in, that's good. It's funny because I'm literally available this whole month. So it's not me. Yeah, it's bedtime. Good night, y'all, and Brooke is now in charge. Good evening, Robert. Enjoy your slumber. Good night, my dude. Thank you for, again, for your generosity and hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you get a good night's sleep. And I will see you again very soon. I hope. We'll be live again tomorrow night. I'm sure we'll end up talking about this weekend's football and stuff as well, as we do. Now I'm going to ride back into the basin and loot all the bodies, because I want the ammo, I want the money, I want it all. What was the dog your mum was showing, Brooke? Want like a puppy that are that you're selling?
What you got on you, friend?
Brooke, I will leave you with this message. Oh god, here it comes. Brooke, bruh. He's like, we've lost her again. Not again. Like, yes, Rob, what is it? Oh, hi, Brooke. Just wanted you to see this.
Beautiful in an ugly way, but mostly hidden.
Thanks. Thanks, Rob. Not all of it, but mostly you. I did apologise earlier. You did. You did, to be fair. I just didn't know what you were apologising for, because obviously you were waiting for Brooke. I see that now. And now you know why. Indeed. Indeed I do. Good night, Rob. Hope you sleep well, my dude. I can't remember if it said to search this place for something in one of the outfit things. And I feel like it would be a chest in this area, and I don't see one that I haven't opened, so maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Let's do a Seth mission. Although actually, probably makes more sense to do a West Dickens mission, because we haven't done one for him in a while. Good motto, good sir. Indeed. So long, partner.
Whoa there. Easy.
I just need to get out of here and I can fast travel. Well, I guess I could go and attempt Tumbleweed again, seeing as I've just done those two. Couldn't I? Okay. It said no. It said no, you can't camp here. Oh, it's because I'm on a road? Really? It's not like he's going to camp on the road. I'm sure he'll move over. The dog was one she's trying to rehome. He's a year-old Great Dane, and he's deaf and blind in one eye. Oh, bless. I always feel bad for a dog like that. Because like it's hard to rehome them because obviously people want the ideal dog, but like dogs like that need the love. All dogs need love, but you know what I'm saying. He's a good boy though, of course. I would expect no less. Free the captured sheriff. I'm going to try and do this stealthily. Where is the sheriff? Oh, he's right around this way. Okay. Ooh, the music's creepy. I can't whistle, in case you didn't guess by me going foo 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 foo. Right, he's in that destroyed building. I remember that from when we set him free last time. Horse, chill. Putting yourself in the danger zone, horse. I don't like that for you.
Stop that! Hey, over here! Cut me free and I'll help you out with these bastards. Cut back!
No, cut him free. Jesus Christ, John.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Last time I was doing this, I got shot.
This gang just won't get the message. Could sure use a hand clearing them out.
That would be
Come
great.
on, the whole place is still chock full of sons of bitches.
I could sure use a hand clearing him out.
Any men joining this fight, or am I just killing women? Head out over here. What's happening here?
Bro said, any men joining this fight, or am I just killing women?
Oh, you're riling me.
Tell him, John. Where are they? I don't see anyone.
Oh, betide you, boy. You mess with the wrong lawkeepers.
Can you see anyone? There was one.
I'm not trying to make this go your way, boy.
Oh. How is he not dead?
There's only a couple left. Keep shooting. This way. Sorry, partner.
There is indeed only a couple left. You're not wrong. Oh, headshot.
You might want to reconsider your position here.
Somebody take her to death.
This is getting ugly.
Kill the criminals around the mansion.
That looks like everyone in town. Let's head up to the mansion and finish this.
Oh wait, it said open container.
You ain't no use back there.
You ain't no use back there. Bro, wait. They're just charging off to the mansion. I'm not even with you yet, man.
High ground and plenty of cover up at the house. Be careful, partner.
Yeah, we need to find some cover.
There's a couple of them in the basement. You head down there. I'll give you cover. Shit! The law's on to us. Take this fella down.
You say you'll cover me, but I feel like you're not covering me. A couple of them in the basement, he said. I feel like we're going to get close quarters, so maybe what I need is a shotgun.
You ain't very frightening for outlaws!
Can't see no one. They shooting through the floor? That's crazy. Are you not coming in, man? Could use some support, you know? Oh, I forgot you could blind fire. That would have been better than getting shot in the face, probably. Oh. He's not dead. You know what? We'll stick to the shotgun. Ow. How many times? Look, I know I'm only shooting you in like the leg, but like how many times can you get shot in the leg with a shotgun? Really? Boom, bitch.
Forgive me, friend.
Oh, he's not my friend. Let's not pretend he is. Let's look around down here. Anything worth collecting? A chest to loot? You gotta look. There's a door back here. Oh, it leads outside. Is this where he wanted me to come in? It might have been. Okay, I didn't see a chest in here, which is crazy to me. Why would there not be a chest of some kind? And the basement feels like the most obvious place. Well, I think we're safe now, so at least I can kind of look around without too much threat. Upstairs? I guess I can look upstairs. Can't go through those drawers. Can we go through these drawers? No. It's weird because some drawers you can go through. And others you cannot. Yeah, there's like nothing here. I thought for sure there'd be something. I guess not. We did it, Sheriff.
I sure appreciate all the help, partner. It won't be forgotten. I promise you that.
We did it. I feel like that was like a slow build-up. I did like probably the easiest one first, then the second, like the medium one, and then that was probably the hardest one, I guess. I think there are a lot of gang hideouts. Okay, I'm gonna go over here, where West Dickens is. Where's my horse? I don't know what that sounded. It sounded like a horse, but I couldn't see a horse. It was a bit weird. Oh, there was no point me saving here. I just realised that. I'm about to travel, and then I want to save where I'm at. Oh, it is raining heavily. Alright, we're going to do... Let's do this mission for Nigel. And then after that, I think we'll probably wrap up for the night. If that's cool with you guys. But first, we'll go see what kind of shit Nigel's getting into now. Oh, we got the Deadly Assassin look. You're the most badass gunslinger in the West. Deadeye regenerates twice as fast. That's cool. I didn't realise we'd unlocked that. I am enjoying our Just a Coat look at the moment. I nearly went to the wrong thing. Hey Nigel. Liars, cheats and something else.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you, sir?
I'm alright. I met up with your friend Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead. Yes, interesting fellow. You don't meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
That's one way of putting it.
West Dickens.
Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional exhumers. But did you know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school of thought.
How very interesting. Look, you thought any more about our plan?
Ah, your plan, dear boy, your plan. I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
What you are, dear boy, is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull, feeding to the vultures myself.
You see, Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you.
That's what I thought.
But before we can attend to your particular problems, we need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And this being America, that lubricant with which we concern ourselves is money.
Money?
Money? What are you talking about?
Oh, we need weapons. Armor plate for the wagon, extra hands, and I need some danger money.
So, let's sell some more of these cures.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? No, the sport of kings. Racing, my friend.
Oh, I forgot he has a
The sport of
racing line.
kings. A noble activity without reproach. Exactly the kind of activity where a lying, cheating degenerate like myself can prosper. But come, let's finish the loading and we'll discuss it as we drive.
He's like, let's finish the loading as he walks away.
Now, sir, tooth gap, tooth breach.
Oh, I'm just riding shotgun. My horse is coming though.
Seth is an interesting fellow, is he not?
I wouldn't say interesting, more deeply disturbed. I can see why you two get along.
I see the good in everybody, John. It's a flaw of mine. I have a soft spot for life's flotsam and jetsam.
Connection with him more like. You and Seth have a lot in common. You both rob people for one. Mind you, at least he waits until they're dead.
Oh, my dear boy. Nobody is more critical of drinkers than a drunk who's mended his ways.
What are you talking about?
Come on now, John. I've heard about you. You spent your life robbing people. It's a little inappropriate to be taking the moral high ground now.
I had the courtesy to put a gun in their face.
Whatever helps you sleep easily at night.
We stole from those who had too much. Tried to give to those who had too little.
A Robin Hood with spurs. Oh, romantic. You expect me to believe that poppycock? Maybe I'll have the good fortune to be able to leave my nefarious life behind one day and work on the government's dime.
Don't talk about things you don't understand.
Dear, oh dear, simmer down, my boy. You need to start appreciating your friends more. Folks around here don't see you as any different from Bill Williamson.
I didn't think I'd have to huckster snake oil and dig up the dead, that's all.
Take it from me, John. Collaboration is the key to success. I can help you. Seth can help you. It's business. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no need to make it quite so personal.
Suits me.
You're saying appreciate my friends, but then you're saying don't make it personal. So are we friends, or are we just, this is business? Are we there yet? We are nowhere near there yet. I think we can skip now. I think they finished their conversation.
Here we are, John. Gap tooth breach.
Get on the cart to start the race. I like how it's not even a discussion. It's just, yeah, by the way, you're in this race.
Drivers! Y'all know the rules, but for you newcomers, this here's a fair race. Keep to your manners and let the faster cart pass. So now that's been said, y'all
I'm not letting anyone pass.
each other off the road like always. All right now, counting to three. Ready, set, go!
Shooting other races or spectators will cause you to be disqualified. Good to know. Thanks, game. They're like, we kind of frown upon that here. Just so you know. What kind of race is it if you can't just shoot your competition, right? It's a sham. You hold R1 to move your cart backwards. Why are you telling me that now? I don't want to know how to. Well, I guess I do want to know how to do that, but I shouldn't need to know it. I don't plan on going backwards. I just plan on winning. I'm first of 8 people, but I don't know if there's laps. It doesn't say anything about laps, so I'm guessing it's not laps, it's just a one loop. Sorry, horse. Horse isn't enjoying it. Oh god, no. Oh, okay, it's okay. You can go over here. I thought I'd taken a wrong turn then, but no. You were allowed to go over the top of that. Are we nearly done? Is the last one? Oh no, there's one more. Just the finish line now. Yay! Nice one, John. You won the race.
Hell of a race, mister. I'll take care of this cart for Mr. West Dickens.
Okay.
John, I suggest we beat a hasty retreat.
Why are we beating a hasty retreat? What have you done?
Right. Best remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back.
Fine by me.
Why would they though?
Fantastic.
I just won fair and square.
The crowd, the thunder of the wheels.
The falling rocks, the homicidal maniac.
Oh, come on, John. Even a cold-hearted misanthrope like you must have found that just the tiniest bit exhilarating.
Not the friendliest bunch, are they?
They take the racing very seriously in these parts. Your participation was not entirely...
That's why they'd be upset.
That was clear.
Ah, sport, war, and heartache. The guilty pleasures of mankind since the dawn of time.
I'd get away from the men we just swindled before you start waxing too lyrical.
Yes, of course.
Doesn't say skip to destination anymore, which makes me think we're going to get set upon. No, maybe not.
Well done, sir. Well done. Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish?
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow. He usually can be found in Armadillo or some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could be better?
Could be better. Over at Benedict Point. Scratching post. Plainview. Fort Mercer. Okay. So now we've got to go see Irish and Seth. Oh, also. There's a marker for West Dickens again. What is he up to? He's down in Plainview. Which isn't far from here, but I don't think I want to do his mission straight away. After I just did one. let's get ourselves to Armadillo, I'm gonna say. Seth's there and Irish is there, so feels like the place to be.
Someone bagged that giant mountain lion nearby, but I don't believe it.
Richard John, I ain't Steve.
Sorry, lady.
Take care.
Hey, cow puncher, let me see them guns.
Hey, cow puncher, let me see them guns. No, thank you, my dear. John's got a wife, okay? Ain't about that. You just mentioned Irish. I want to look at some of these other outfits. Deadly Assassin. This is a cool outfit, but I'm not sold on the eye patch. It looks silly. Gentleman's attire. Fancy. What does it say about this? Allows you into the high stakes poker games in Blackwater. Interesting. So there's a reason to wear it. This one, Deadeye regenerates twice as fast. Elegant suit. When you wear this suit, it will be possible to cheat at poker. Interesting. I really want to wear the poncho or the sombrero when I'm in Mexico. There's another duster coat one. This one looks like a poncho as well as his hat, but no sombrero. Because that other one, that other poncho one, it looked like he wasn't. Yeah, he's not wearing a hat. I wonder how you get those. The duster's still my favourite for now. But I will switch up the outfit as we move through the game. You hear about that miracle tonic? Oh yes, I know all about the miracle tonic, my friend. You don't say because I want to. Oh, so that we rested without saving. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I thought you always had to save when you rest. Oh, it said lies, cheats, and other proud Americans. That's what it said. Okay, yeah, so when we come back with this, which will be Tuesday next week now, I think, we're going to do Seth, then Irish, then West Dickens again. Because I feel like it makes sense to revisit Seth. Or we could do Irish first. We'll see. We'll see what we think when we come back. Because obviously that's meet someone new. I like to rotate through them, so I'm not just doing one person's like mission line like the whole time. But we'll see. There's no more Stranger Things on the map that I can see. And there definitely are more gang hideouts, but I can't remember specifically where they are. I feel like Rathskeller Fork might be one. Gaptooth Breach maybe is one. Fort Mercer is one. Obviously that's sort of story related too. Though I don't know if you can clear it as a gang hideout before the story moment or whether you have to do that before you can clear it. I'm unsure. And then Lake Non Julio. Lakes Basin. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there is another one that I know of. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, I felt like we cleared a few of those. We've cleared like 3 gang places today, and we did a good few story missions. I feel like we've been, and I avoided going and gambling, which you guys should be very proud of. And I still managed to make money, even so. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you again to Rob for all the generosity. Unnecessary, but greatly appreciated, as always. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. We'll be back tomorrow night, but we're going to be playing Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name again. Still working towards trying to finish that one so that we can play Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm very excited to get into that game, so more Like a Dragon tomorrow. Monday, because it's the start of a new week, will actually be Like a Dragon again. We'll see. I mean, it depends when we finish it. If we finish it tomorrow, for example, I don't think we will, but if we did, then we'd be able to start Infinite Wealth on Monday, potentially, but we'll see. For now, it's going to be that tomorrow, again on Monday, this on Tuesday, kind of like the way it was this week, but, well, exactly like it was this week. But basically, Like a Dragon, once we finish it, we'll switch over and play the new one. Yeah, and then the end of February, we're hoping to be able to get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to play, which will be a lot of fun. Alright, that's all I got to say. Have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I love and appreciate you very, very much, and I hope you know that I do. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you again very, very soon. Peace.